Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast reviews the movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 731. As always, is the Nerd Gonna Hero host Sean, so I went for co-host Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? We're going to a wonderful Wednesday.
Wednesday night. And yeah, you definitely know what that means. It means that Monday we couldn't do the episode, and Tuesday we couldn't. So we're here for Wednesday night to give you this episode. Live, early, and ad-free over on patreon.com/thenerdcore, where you can get this episode live, early, ad-free. You can chat with us in the chat, and you get it without an ad, like everybody else will get it tomorrow at Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Time. Yep. But before we can go ahead and get into the review, Brad, what's up? How are you doing, bro?
I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
So I've been having to do some classwork for a class I'm taking tomorrow. So
during work hours or after work hours?
After work hours. So not during work hours. So
yeah,
been doing that, and then I watched multiple movies.
What do you mean you watched multiple movies?
Watched multiple movies.
Yeah.
Of the same name.
Same name. Yep. Yep. I'm not gonna tell them because I want them tomorrow because that's how we're gonna open the show tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, Brad watched multiple movies.
Multiple movies, like
the same name. Yeah.
I left work a little early because I had to go to the post office today, and so I came home and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this movie."
Yep.
I thought I watched it yesterday, but I did not.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, yep. When you sent me that message, I was like, this motherfucker watched the wrong movie. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep. It's only happened twice in 731 episodes.
Yeah. Just never thought that it would happen again after the first time. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Like, you think you make it pretty clear to a guy, year, name of the director.
Hey.
And still,
life finds a way.
Yeah, as always. Yeah, but yeah, Brad. With that said, today we're continuing on our Howard Hawks month. We're gonna be talking about The Big Sleep. Ooh. But of course, yeah, man. I've been working. Monday, I went into work. No, not Monday.
I went into work.
Tuesday.
I did work. Another one.
What did I do on Monday?
Another one.
I think I worked Monday. No, because I went to today's Tuesday, right?
You saw some movie during.
Oh, Monday I watched Interstellar in IMAX.
Yeah,
and I watched Y2K. Amazing experience. Brad, I shit you not. Opening scene, my fucking hoodie was shaking. That's how fucking loud those speakers were. Ooh. It was great. Amazing. It was like going to fucking church. That was great. Tuesday night I worked. And then Wednesday morning today I worked. And came back home, finished up the movie we're talking about tomorrow. And yeah. Other than that, that's I think that's it. I mean, I watched over the weekend. Watched a film called Red Rooms. Fantastic movie about people's obsession with true crime and stuff like that. Really, really, really good movie. Really good movie.
That'd be kind of cool to watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's really, really good. That was really good. But yeah, other than that, just kind of chilling. Tomorrow is my day off, so I'm streaming tomorrow. Streaming on Friday. Saturday afternoon, we're gonna have to do what's it called? Future Commandos, because then Saturday night's main event, the final High Flyer Radio, and we're sending it off with that one. So it's gonna be a night, and then I got to go to a party. So
fun times.
It's gonna be a fun time, man. Holy crap! It's a lot to do. So I hope I can get it all done. But yeah, man. But nonetheless, enough of all that. I think we should get into our review because that's probably why they clicked on this video, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So, we're going to be back after these words from our sponsors. Today's episode of the Nerd Court is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off your first order with code TheNerdCourt. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad, I'm going to go ahead and introduce him to Howard Hawks' The Big Sleep. The Big Sleep is a 1946 American film noir directed by Howard Hawks. William Faulkner, Leigh Brackett, and Jules Furman co-wrote the screenplay, which adapts Raymond Chandler's 1939 novel. The film stars Humphrey Bogart as Private Detective Philip Marlowe and Lauren Bacall as Vivian Rutledge, in a story that begins with blackmail and leads to multiple murders. Initially produced in late 1944, the film's release was delayed by over a year due to the studio wanting to release war films in anticipation of the end of World War II. A cut was released to servicemen overseas in 1945, shortly after its completion. During its delay, Bogart and Bacall married, and Bacall was cast in Confidential Agent. When that movie failed, reshoots were done in early 1946, meant to take advantage of the public's fascination with Bogey and Bacall. The Big Sleep was finally released by Warner Bros. On October 31st, 1946. The film was a critical and commercial success and led to two more Bogey and Bacall films by Warner Bros., Dark Passage in 1947 and Key Largo in 1948. In 1997, the original 1945 cut was restored and released. That same year, the U.S. Library of Congress deemed the film culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant and added it to the National Film Registry. Shot by Sidney Hickox, edited by Christian Nyby. Music is by Max Steiner. And it sits at about an hour and 54 minutes. And there's an hour and 56-minute re-released original cut. On a budget of $1.6 million, this made $4.9 million at the box office. Even a success. And it's The Big Sleep. Wait, why didn't you use the sleeper hold as a finish? Shut the fuck up, Stacey. God damn it. Brad, I have to say, pleasantly surprised by this movie, man. I think it's a really damn good noir here. Yes, very dated. Very, very dated. I mean, look at the year that this was released. Is it going to be the most socially conscious? Hell no.
Nah.
Is it going to be kind of misogynist?
Mm-hmm.
As fuck. But you know what, man? I thought it was a really damn great noir. I think that this movie really, really surprised me. I think that Humphrey Bogart's freaking fantastic in this movie, man. Very poised, has so much swagger to him, man. I just was like really drawn to the presence of Humphrey Bogart in this film. But Brad, what are your initial thoughts on the film?
My initial thoughts are after I didn't realize Bogart and Bacall got married.
Me neither.
Yeah, and then I just looked up the ages, and yes, Bogart is 25 years older than Bacall. So,
damn.
There you go. For that little info. But my first question is, did that man have sex with the fucking book lady?
I think there's a lot of ladies that he had sex with in this movie.
And also their casting of all the women in this film, were they just like, yeah, they got to be 10s? Yes, because even the cab driver, the woman cab driver was like.
Hawks made sure that he got a lot of stunners in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, the cab driver was only in there for like 10 seconds, and I was like, she could be a leading lady, like right there. Like, what are we doing?
Yep.
I agree with you. I think this is a great noir. I was very pleasantly surprised. This might be one of the better ones I've seen. I really enjoyed it. It's dated. It's from 1946. What do you expect? Especially if this went overseas first. So part of me thinks they made this for the servicemen at the time. So of course it's going to be a bit misogynistic. But I think the story overall and the whole different, like, because I mean, the way things go about is kind of convoluted, and it's just trying to figure out what exactly like is going on, because there's so much blackmail going on. There's so many different characters. This guy's wife is sleeping with this guy, and Bogart's like, I don't fucking know, all these dames just going everywhere. And then he's got to go and shoot a guy and then shoot another guy. I mean, it's a fun story to follow along with.
Yeah, it really is, man. And just the whole journey through it, like really rewarding. And because it's all revolving around the fact that this lady's husband is dead, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, who the fuck did it?
Who did? And then her sister's drugged out of her mind, which
They had a drug drugged out of her mind.
They had a drug reference in 1946, so my mind goes, well, that's opium. They had a hidden camera, so somebody's taking nudie shots in 1946, and I'm like, well, that's really out there for 1946. You got shootings going all around. You got Bogart having sex while he's waiting for the other bookstore guy with the bookstore woman. I mean, this is kind of a filthy movie in a way.
Yeah, but it's all done pretty subtly, without
it's done off site. It's like, well, I got a flask for you. It's like, and then she puts it down the window button, and I'm like, dude, like, are you staking out or are you staking out?
It's funny, man. It's like crazy. Only tens need apply. You and your 5 of a friend don't count. Yeah, 2 5s make a 10 though. But yeah, man. I mean, I think that it's just I think that it's such a fascinating movie, man. Love the way that they really go about this whole case, and just how much, even when you think you're towards like figuring it out, they just unlock another layer of it, and they really just keep you going through this like roller coaster of a fucking situation here.
Yeah, and then like, oh, I got a gun. Oh, nope. Now Bogart has 3 guns. There's a lot of little like subtle things in here that I don't know if they were meant to be funny, but they were kind of funny, and I suspect in some form it was supposed to be funny. Of like, Bogart goes in and he has 2 guns on him, and then he ends up with 3 guns. Is like, cool. Like, the dude's just cool. I mean, that's all I can say. And for noir, that's what you want. You want your leading man to be cool, suave, smart, and you want the women to also be, at least some of the women, to be cunning and smart. And that's where I think Bacall is. Like, she gets on the screen and
she's
like,
really good in this movie, man.
And you're like terrified. You're like, oh, this is the serious person.
Well, I'm surprised because at this time, like, are you really gonna have a woman who can like hold her own, or like really kind of get to outshine Bogart at some points? And I was really surprised, man, because Bacall's really good in this movie, man. I really liked her, and the other women, they're not terrible either.
Yeah, her sister, I forget who plays Carmen. Is it Martha Vickers? Martha Vickers. I think she does well. For basically, being the fuck up of the family.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty much what's shown. I like the gangsters involved, the illegal gambling in a house in the open. I mean, it's kind of spectacular in a way, just how the 40s were wild.
You don't
whatever
say,
year
man.
we're in is wild.
Yeah, you don't fucking say. But yeah, that was fantastic. And man, I love the framing too. Just these movies aren't like the most complex, so it doesn't really ask for crazy cinematography here, but something as simple as these 2 shots, man, are just beautifully framed. And I love the way that it's like, it really puts like, there's somewhere Lauren Bacall sits on the desk and she's towering over Bogart. It really emphasizes, her as the femme fatale in this movie.
Yeah.
And I really like that about this, man.
I mean, you also have the action scenes, the shootings and the punchings that you need in a noir. That you
I love the old way of fight choreography.
Just full arm length across the face.
Yeah, yeah, love it. And with like the what was like, it's like, okay, man, like you're really over, you really know, so not
Uh,
know, so you're really selling that one, like really, like
Also, the set designs in some of this are amazing.
yeah,
I say this because in near towards the end of the movie, he goes to find the gambler's wife. I
yeah,
think it's Eddie something's wife. And it's like in the middle of nowhere, and this gas station looks like this rundown gas station. And then they go to the house that's supposed to be behind this rundown gas station. That's a fucking nice house. Makes no goddamn sense. But hey, if that's what you got on set, that's what you got on set.
yeah, man. I feel like a lot of this was just like, damn, bro, like here you go, man, like this is what you got. This is what we can give you. It's like what?
This is what's there in the studio. Just make do with what you got.
Yep, yep. I got some trivia here, Brad. Raymond Chandler claimed that Martha Vickers gave such an intense performance as Cameron Sternwood that she completely overshadowed Lauren Bacall, and that much of Vickers' performances ended up on the cutting room floor as a result.
Really?
Damn.
Really? So there was more.
There's more
Vickers.
of her. Wow.
And
Vickers is the one who played the sister, right?
Carmen. Yeah, Carmen. Although Carmen's opening scene with Bogart where she falls into his arm and goes, "You're cute." I was like, ooh. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, you're trying to get a job and messing around with the daughter. Like, no, that's not how to start this. But that's kind of amazing because Bacall is great in this.
Yeah, man. This is hilarious. Warner Bros. Studio chief Jack L. Warner gave Howard Hawks $50,000 to purchase the rights for the source novel. Hawks bought the rights for $5,000 and pocketed the rest. According to film historian John Tuska, the purchase price was actually $10,000.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense back in that day. It's like, yeah, I need 50,000. I mean, the studios were throwing money.
Yeah. Yeah. According to Lauren Bacall, production was such fun that they got a memo from Jack L. Warner saying, "Word has reached me that you were having fun on the set. This must stop."
I would frame that. I would frame that and put it on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, but Wikipedia has an image of them all sitting in the cast of Big Sleep between scenes with Howard Hawks.
Yeah.
So they're all there.
Yeah. On the first day of shooting, Humphrey Bogart allegedly had 5 or 6 drinks at lunch, which infuriated Howard Hawks, who berated Bogart for his unprofessionalism. After that, he was limited to just 1 beer, Brad.
The fucking Bogart. What do you expect?
Yeah.
But here's looking at you, kid. And this is like, I'm guessing this is older Bogart. This isn't like young Bogart.
Yeah, this is Bogart, this is Bogart when he's like really like in his prime.
Yeah, because when was Casablanca? Was
41?
Yeah, 41. Yeah, so he's right around this time. So, I mean, he probably felt untouchable.
Casablanca's 42, bro.
Okay.
And then, of course, Maltese Falcon. And because Maltese Falcon is 40, 41. Yep.
Yeah. So he's right in his
he's in his prime, bro.
He's fucking big star. Big
yeah,
star.
Man. Yeah, but it's still funny. He still told him, "Hey,
that's funny.
No more drinks."
Howard Hawks is like, Bogart, you gotta get it together, man.
Get it together, man. You're like, no. I do whatever the fuck I want.
No.
I want to drink 6 beers to make the performance better.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I want to watch more from Bogart now, man, because I thought he was fantastic, dude. Really think that he really does do a great job in this movie, man. I know he's got a lot of other movies. I never seen Maltese Falcon. Oh, I know about Sabrina, but Sabrina's a William Wyler film. Not William Wyler, Billy Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's got a lot of other movies. But yeah, he's one of those big noir stars, man.
I'm trying to think of stuff that I didn't really like, and this is not much.
Yeah, I just think I've seen other noirs that do it better.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's really good.
But it's up there, man. It's really fucking good. I thought it was really fucking good, and I was really surprised at how much it can like really hold its own. And Yeah, for Howard Hawks film so far, like this definitely beats the last one. I mean, no, well, Scarface, yeah, definitely beats Scarface. But
Scarface was. I mean, I really like Scarface, but I gotta say, I think this is better.
yeah, yeah. I mean, two very surprising films though. Like, for 1939 pre-code film, Scarface does really like a lot of stuff that really does surprise you. And then this is the same thing, like just another really good noir that it's got some great performances in here.
Some of the stuff is stuff you wouldn't expect to be allowed on screen.
Yeah, yeah. But with that said, Brad, what's your final verdict?
I think I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's good. I think it's that good. But like you said, there are better noirs out there.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm giving this a holy shit. This guy was born in 1899.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's 25 years older than Bacall.
Yeah. How old was Bacall at the time they got together?
I don't know.
Well,
I would have to see the.
This is 1946. They shot in 1940 because it was delayed for 2 years, right?
Yeah, so it should say when he got married.
Yeah, they got married in 1945, but
Okay.
they pretty much met on set in 1944. So what's it called? 1944.
So he was 45.
Okay, and then
she would be, if he's 25 years older, she would be 20.
19, Brad.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh my God. Damn. That's all Hollywood for you, Brad.
I mean, yeah. And it's
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, they ended up being together for until Bogart passed.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah, they got married in 1945, and they were together until he passed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I think he had like a couple wives before her, but yeah.
Yeah. So he says here he had a third marriage to actress Mayo Method.
Yeah, Mary Phillips and Helen Menken. Yeah. But yeah, after that, like he never remarried. I mean, I don't think she ever remarried after that. Oh yeah, she remarried to Jason Robards and
I mean, she was pretty young, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, but I mean, she divorced him in 1969. And that was it. She never married anybody else. But I mean, yeah, she was with Bogart for 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 12 years. Damn. Yeah. So that means she would be 27? 37?
Wait, 12 years after?
Yes, she was 19.
She was 19, so it'd be 31.
Yeah, 31. She was 31 when Bogart passed. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I give this an 8.5 out of 10, Brent. This is a fantastic movie. Really enjoyed it. Definitely one of the best ones. Next week we're going to be covering a Western, so that's going to be fun. We went from what's it called, a noir to another noir to now a Western.
Well, was the first one really a noir or a gangster film?
I
think you could say maybe half and half.
Yeah, because it doesn't really have a femme fatale.
I mean, the sister, maybe.
Yeah, and it's very obviously a fucking it's a
gangster film. It's a gangster film.
I don't know. I think you. I'm sorry, and I said 39. That was 32, bro. 32. Yeah, it's more of a gangster. I'd say it was more of a gangster.
We're just going. Yeah. Howard Hawks has a lot of different genres he wanted to do.
Oh yeah, man. And I mean, there's still a lot more that he's done, man. I mean, he's got a lot of other movies. Yeah, like some like comedies and some some dramas. But yeah, I mean, he's got a war film as well. I mean, he got so much, man. But I'm excited for us to take a little look at it at a Western from him. Because So with that said, that concludes our review of
No.
Of The Big Sleep. As always, you can keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram, Letterboxd, TikTok at the Nerdcore. Patreon.com/TheNerdCore. For $1 a month, you get episodes like this one and the one we're going to be recording tomorrow, live, early, and ad-free, so you can chat with us just like Stacy did, and you don't have to watch that ad in between our episode. And of course, if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure that you leave a comment on the video. Please tell us what you think about this movie, what you think about Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall, all that wonderful stuff. Go ahead and leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another video that drops on this channel. Check out our Discord link is in the description below in our YouTube page and our podcast page. And if you're listening to us on your favorite podcast app of choice, make sure that you go ahead and leave a 5-star review and you follow us on that app. All of that helps us out so much, and we really would appreciate it from y'all. And of course, we do want to thank our wonderful Patreon subscribers. Without them, just none of this is possible, and we really do appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Of course, we would like to personally thank our wonderful executive producer, Shane. Where can you find him, Brad?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at ThriftedIO, or go buy something from the Subby God at dpop.com/PrisonCityVintage.
Yep. Sorry, Brad. I got that wrong. She was 21 when she got married to Bogart. She was 19 when she met him. So she would have been 33 when Bogart passed.
Yeah.
But yeah. But man, what a great time, guys. What a great film. And I hope you all enjoyed that review. We'll be back tomorrow for another review. But for now, that's all we got for you guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Brad, send them out.
All right, Raul, the mean host as always. Thank you to Stacy for once again joining us on chat. Thank you to our listeners and Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, opium and murder are bad. Okay, Young Yoda out.